Hey YouTube, this is Comic Hero 77 back with you with another Comic Haul video. This is number 4 of my Comic Haul videos. These books are all comics that I purchase either on eBay or local comic stores, or actually, if there's a few in here that that a family member is even given to me. So I'm happy about that. So we're going to jump right into the first comic here, which is Action Comics number 426. And this comic is by far my favorite Superman cover of all time. It really is. I seen this cover about a few years ago, and I was like, damn, that's a great cover. And the reason why is I feel like it captures everything that Superman is, his whole persona in this one cover. The bubbles where it says this is a job for Superman, very cliche. Clark Kent transforming, changing from Clark Kent to Superman, him rescuing the plane that is falling and saving the people on the bottom. I mean, this is just so Superman, and I love this cover. I got it on eBay from the seller Comics for Less, which he spells comics with the number 4 in the middle and less at the end. I bragged about him in a past video. I got this for, I think, $15. Yeah, about $15 on eBay from him. His grading is like spot on, or even sometimes a little conservative. There's lots of times where I've seen comics that he's, sold, and they look they look better than what he's, the grade that he's given. But he's real spot on, and it's just a great comic, and I was happy to get this. Been wanting it for a while, and this is about a 9.6, a 9.4. I'm conservative. I give it a 9.4, but 9.6, I can see it. Really happy to have it. This next book, I'm a big Morbius fan. Big, I've said it in past videos. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 101. It's the first appearance of Morbius. It's a crappy copy, but an awesome crappy copy that it is. I love it. It's got a piece out on the bottom. Some, there's a crease, crease mark on the corner. There's a huge spine roll. It's just, it's still, the color is still beautiful. It still pops. But it's just not in the greatest shape. But I'm so happy to have it. Such an awesome comic. Morbius is great. Love it. Yeah. It's very hard for me to escape, and nor would I want to escape, but make a video that doesn't mention John Romita Sr. And here we have Giant Size Spider-Man number 1, which is a John Romita Sr. cover. Wonderful cover of Spider-Man versus Dracula. Just really awesome. I got this on eBay for probably about $20, about $20. A fine plus, or I can see someone even giving this a 7.0, but I like to be conservative, and it's a solid book. Fine plus that it is. Everything, the colors are bright. This is a beautiful book. Love this book. Love the cover. Love John Romita Sr. Happy to get this. I got this over at Bulletproof Comics in Brooklyn, New York. Gave me a great deal. This is Batman Beyond number 1 of the miniseries. First appearance of Batman Beyond. Super stoked. I think I got $20. They gave me a nice deal on this. Maybe 25. I can't remember it, but it was, I think, a lot better than stuff that I was seeing on eBay. Again, tough black purple cover. You can usually see the flaws, but looks beautiful. Beautiful book. Thanks, Hank, who's the owner of Bulletproof Comics. I got this at Chameleon Comics, which Steve owns. I've been going there. If you're in Manhattan, go to Chameleon Comics downtown Manhattan. They're great. they'll work with you a little bit. They have some nice stuff. Recently, I just went in a store and he had some Golden Age, Captain Marvel Avengers, which I'm a big fan. This is Dark Horse Presents number 10, which they had. I already have this book. I just wanted another one. It was $5. It's a solid condition, nice high grade. This is the first appearance of the Mask. But before they called him the Mask, he was the Mask Guy, which is pretty cool. Nothing slapstick like the movie in the mid 90s that Jim Carrey played, which I love that movie. But he's a violent character. I've read this. It's in black and white. Shoots people in the face. I mean, it's a really violent character. We don't see like the green mask that he wears actually until Mayhem number 1, which is a great issue. I also have that. This answer any questions if anybody is not sure if I collect any modern comics. This is Dark Knight Returns number 3. This is an incentive retailer's variant. Exclusively can only get this cover at Bulletproof Comics, and I'm really happy because the artist is Gabriel Del Otto, and the way this went down is Gabriel Del Otto exclusively paints covers or does books for Marvel. Hank, who's the owner of Bulletproof, he actually got the Jim Lee, who he knows, has a decent relationship with. Jim Lee got the deal to happen. He asked Del Otto if he could do this, and Del Otto said yes. So this is book number 1, Dark Knight Returns 3. Love this painted cover. Beautiful Gabriel Del Otto cover. This cover, this is not an exclusive to Bulletproof Comics. This is actually a variant that Klaus Jensen did. Love this. Love Klaus Jensen. He, I believe he did the original inking on Dark Knight 3. But what he's known for, and he did this series as well, but what he's known for is his Daredevil run. And he's done everything, but he's just so amazing. And I love the mock suit Batman suit with the bat signal in the background. Just love it. Real hot book to get right now. My brother gave this to me. Thank you, Jason, my brother. Deadpool number 1 from the regular series. I've seen this go for $100 on eBay right now. I got it. My brother gave it to me. I didn't pay an ounce. This is about a 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, and 9.8. In the Overshoot Price Guide say that there's no color breaks allowed on the spine. There's a couple on the color breaks on the spine here, but still amazing issue. It's the only thing really wrong with this book is the 2 color breaks on there on the spine, but it's beautiful. I'm glad to have it. Before the regular series number 1 came the miniseries number 1. Also a hot book to get right now. I don't think there's anything wrong with this book because it's an all black cover. And I think there's 2 minuscule stress marks, but they're like nothing. Super high grade. Really happy to have this. I'm a big fan of Mike Zack, who did the Punisher miniseries and the Secret Wars, the first Secret Wars in the 80s, and the Punisher miniseries in the 80s as well. He did the interior as well, I believe. Deathstroke, the Terminator number 1. This is his first issue back in 91. And Mike Zack did the cover and I believe the interior. I'm a huge fan of Slade Wilson. I have his first appearance in Teen Titans number 2. I think he's great. This is a wonderful book. And there's nothing wrong with this. I bought this years ago. I just wanted to add it in here because it's just such a great book, and I think it's such a great buy for any fan of comics or of Deathstroke. This is great because this is the first appearance of James Proudstar, who we know as Warpath. That's right there. That's him on the cover. This is New Mutants number 16. You should pick it up. You still get it under $20. You You can even get it under 10. This is not a high grade copy. This is about a fine, maybe a fine plus. It would be a high grade if there wasn't a stain right here. You probably really can't see it, but there's this water damage or stain. But I'm still happy to have it. $3. Got it at Mystery Time Machine in Manhattan. Roger's the owner. If you're in Manhattan, please check him out. He gives great prices on comics. Got this at the Winter Comic Con. I think I paid $25 for this. Yeah, $25. This is the newsstand edition. This is the first appearance of Doomsday. Superman Man of Steel number 45, 1992. I'm super happy to have this. $25 before the outrage prices start to even go up more. He's going to be in the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. Yeah, I love this book. Love the cover. Finally happy to have it. Thought I got a good price on it. Got this at Bulletproof Comics from Hank. This is the first appearance of Miles Morales. This is Ultimate Fallout number 4. Big shout out to Hank. He's, since I met him, we've just had a really great relationship. I think I got this for $20. There's nothing wrong with this book. It's a new book. It shouldn't be anything wrong. Thousands of these are made, but published. But I'm just happy to really have this. And it was in cellophane, some type of, comes in its own plastic. So yeah, it's still in its own plastic, and then Hank gave me this super, holder to hold it in. So thank you for the first appearance of Miles Morales, Hank. Thank you very much. Great comic. Again, love Morbius. Super happy to have this. This is a CGC Signature Series, 7.5. This is the first. This is Adventures into Fear. Adventures into Fear number 20. And this is the first issue that stars the regular solo stories of Morbius the Living Vampire. So up until then, it was Man-Thing from, I believe, 10 through 20. And then on issue 20, it turns Morbius the Living Vampire. I think it goes up to issue 32 or 35. But this is the book that starts it all. And not only is it awesome, it's also, I don't want to botch his name, but the interior art was done by Paul Gulacy, Gulacy. This is the first published work of Paul Gulacy, and his signature is right there. Yeah, I'm really happy to have this. I got this on eBay for about $22. And I was really happy to get it for $22 with Paul Gulacy's signature on it. 7.5 is still a high grade, but I'm really happy to have it. I'm a big fan of Morbius, and you should check out these solo stories and Adventures into Fear. Yeah, this is great. I'm just going to end this video like this with the Adventures into Fear number 20 with the autograph of Paul Gulacy. Check it out. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you, comic fans. And this is Comic Hero 77 signing out.